Going now from the Roundhouse to your house, we are entering week 4 of the 30-day legislative session, and the clock is ticking still to get those proposals closer to the finish line.
We want to bring in Griffin Rushton right now, who is at our Roundhouse with a look at what bills moved forward just today. Griffin.
Yeah, I mean, it's beginning to feel like crunch time here at the Roundhouse as state lawmakers slowly start to prioritize which bills to focus on with their limited time left. Today, the Senate tackled a bill updating background check requirements for CYFD workers and state employees who work extensively with children. The bill's sponsor says it's meant to address some concerns from the FBI, but some lawmakers suggested that they should be doing more to address the issues at CYFD. Regardless, they still said this proposal was beneficial and they approved it with unanimous support. Meanwhile, a proposal to rework New Mexico's alcohol taxes cleared its first House committee this morning. Instead of taxing distributors a flat rate, the new plan would tax retailers like bars, restaurants, and grocery stores based on the amount of alcohol sold. It'd be 4% for liquor, 3% for wine, and 2% for beer. The bill's sponsor says it's a more fair plan that also brings more revenue into behavioral health programs.
We realized this was a flawed tax policy fundamentally, and we're bringing this bold new approach so that New Mexicans have clarity on what the tax is and how they pay it, and we'll see how that changes their decision making and drinking.
A House panel also unanimously approved a proposal today to open up New Mexico's beef industry. The Meat Inspection Act would bring more state inspectors online, allowing more New Mexico-grown beef to be processed, sold, and then eaten right here in New Mexico. The bill is now heading to the House floor for a vote and will add a bill reworking New Mexico's high school graduation requirements is now heading to the Senate floor for a vote after clearing its final committee this morning. It's potentially just one vote away from the governor's desk. Now, while we're talking about bills moving forward, we want to take a quick look at some of the proposals that state lawmakers approved over the weekend, and that includes a controversial paid family and medical leave proposal. It's now heading to the Senate floor for a vote, and that's the halfway point of this session. This version of the bill allows up to 12 weeks of paid time off for New Mexico workers, but it's facing stiff opposition from business leaders. Now, speaking of controversy, the House narrowly approved the Clean Transportation Fuels proposal Saturday. This proposal would establish a carbon tax credit program which is meant to incentivize fuel companies to invest in cleaner options like reduced carbon fuels and even hydrogen. Now, Republican lawmakers have argued this bill would significantly increase gas prices at the pump, and they tried to add a requirement that would force gas stations to add a sticker at the pump warning New Mexicans about that. Now, the bill's sponsor challenged that idea on Saturday.
No other state with this program has seen prices at the pump increase as a result of this program. And we have built in some really important guardrails so that will address the concerns that you raised.
Now, the House also approved a $30 million investment into a new workforce development and apprenticeship fund and a bill requiring New Mexico colleges and universities establish clear standards of affirmative consent to hopefully prevent sexual assault and harassment on campuses. The legislature approved a similar initiative for K through 12 students last year. Now, we are expecting some big debates this week over several gun control proposals, but we'll remind you that state lawmakers only have until next Thursday to get their bills through both the House and the Senate and to the governor's desk before time runs out. Tessa, Trevor?
And this is when we start seeing those late nights in the Roundhouse. Okay, Griffin, thanks for all the hard work up there today.